mio giorno.
Happy birthday, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian. How are you, mate?
Have you started the thing yet, or is it still?
No.
Fairly confident.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to predict. But what about you, Jack? How are you feeling?
Yeah, thank you for having me on, mate. Obviously, a massive thank you for coming on the show before. Really do appreciate it, mate. Yeah, I'm like you, mate. As I said, when you were on an hour ago on my show, quite rightly so, mate. Liverpool have been very hit and miss this season, and obviously we've only found our recent vein of form over the last two fixtures against the Everton, obviously Newcastle, mate. But it's going to be interesting. Football and royalty is on full swing and full show, mate, as we know. It's, there's, as we'll speak about tonight, mate, I'm just hoping the Anfield atmosphere, I know it's very renowned around Europe. I'm just hoping the players put in a performance, really. And we, as I said to you, mate, on my show, we just make it hell for them, hell on earth, and try and get a lead going into the second leg, mate.
You, Sebastian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling mixed up, to be honest, because, we have obviously kept clean sheets now for, I don't know how we're doing it, but something works, I guess, and obviously Real Madrid hasn't been the best. Conceding 3 to Al Hilal in the Club World Cup, that was not maybe the best of them, but they still won that one, I guess. But Real Madrid defensively have not been good, but we have been worse. So is that a problem for us? Yes. Could we attack them from our attack that we have? Yes, we can. Because they have, I think they're going to play 4 centre backs tomorrow, I believe. Because one of the, I think Carvajal is probably playing, but Mendy, I'm not sure if he will play.
Mendy's out.
Yeah, and then obviously the big man Courtois is back in goal, and that scares me a lot. Obviously, I'm a bit mixed up with my prediction for this game, but I ended with one prediction that I was pretty certain with, to be honest. And hopefully we win, though. Hopefully.
I hope so as well. We've got some other games before we really dive into the Real Madrid. We're going to look at the other games as well. Obviously, we watched them a lot this season because obviously we got absolutely demolished by them. But Napoli, I think they're going to be happy that they got Frankfurt, especially one causing problems. But I think Napoli are going to be licking their lips tomorrow night and hopefully get two or three goal advantage for the second leg. How do you think Napoli will feel about their game tomorrow?
Yeah, it's a good test for them, actually. Eintracht Frankfurt, they're not doing particularly well in the Bundesliga. I think they were a little bit fortunate to get through because they had Sporting, they had Marseille, and obviously they had Tottenham in their group. But yeah, Napoli for me, they're just on absolute fire right now. They're winning Serie A by an absolute canter at the moment, and I don't see them losing that 16-point lead. I think if they, I think they could easily win the title. I think in potentially April. I think so. Once they get that over the line, they'll be thinking, yes, the Champions League is definitely something to look forward to. I think they'll be happy that the first leg's in Germany, and then obviously the second leg will be in, Italy. But yeah, for me, I think Napoli, for me, are definitely the dark horses of this tournament, 100%.
Jack, Napoli, Frankfurt. How do you feel Napoli will feel about their game tomorrow? I think they got a pretty good draw for what they were hoping for.
Yeah, very favoured, mate. I've been very fortunate over the last couple of weeks. I've watched a couple of Napoli games. Very impressive, as we know. Obviously, having an inassailable lead in Serie A. I think they're a ridiculous points total ahead. Would have been their first Scudetto really in a very long time, as we know. But it's about them trying to get Osimhen and obviously not even going to try and pronounce the youngster that they've signed anyway on the left wing.
Kvaratskhelia.
Skelia. We'll go with that. Skelia, tremendous talent. I tell you what, I think he's blowing a lot of people away. In all honesty, around Europe, he's done it. If they can win the Serie A, I think there'll be a whole host of clubs vying for the signature in the summer, mate. But yeah, as we found out against Napoli this season in Champions League group stages, they can very much blow away Frankfurt in moments, really, because they're just so solid in every department, really, the midfield, and then even most importantly, the defence as well. But yeah, I fully anticipate them casting aside Frankfurt with quite a lot of ease, mate.
Sebastian, you've seen a little bit of Napoli. Napoli, Frankfurt, of course, they're going to be happy with, as I said before, they're going to be happy with their round of 16 draw. Do you think Napoli will end the tie in the first leg tomorrow?
I don't think they will end it in the first leg, because I think it's going to be closer than what people think. I think Frankfurt is a team that cannot be underestimated. They drew against Bayern Munich this season, 1-1 in the Bundesliga. They obviously came out of a tough group, which was crazy. It went down to the last day for that group. And, everyone was first in that group, 1 point at a time each minute or so. But I think Frankfurt, they obviously won the last game versus Werder Bremen in the league 2-0. Obviously, they have very good players in Lindstrom, Kamada, So, Trapp, very underrated keeper, which if Trapp has a very good game, I think Frankfurt can probably win or draw at home. Just he is one of the keepers that you have to look out for in the Bundesliga, because people look at the high standard goalkeepers like Neuer, Sommer, probably Kobel, we did very well for Dortmund, obviously. And Frankfurt, they have looked okay in the Champions League, but Napoli, they are different gravy this season. Obviously, they're leading the Serie A by miles ahead of Inter, AC Milan, obviously, which is very tough to even think about right now, but at least. And obviously they have also beaten big teams this season, like 4-1 against Liverpool at home. They're a very strong home team. They usually destroy teams at home, which I'm not surprised by. But at the same time, is it really that easy for them this season? But this is a moment where they can show the world where this team can win the Champions League. I don't think they will win it, but I think they will go very far. Because if you look at the way they play versus us, obviously at home, when they destroyed us 4-1 sadly, I think the midfield has, even though it's not the most known players like Real Madrid have, for example, Madrid and Kroos, they have some very good midfielders in Anguissa, who played very good in the World Cup. They have Lobotka, who is decent, good standard for Napoli, and obviously Zielinski, I believe, is the starter. So, and obviously they have the duo up front. Probably the best striker right now, based on form, Osimhen, and obviously Kvicha Kvaradona up on the left, which hopefully I'm not saying Napoli is a bad club, but hopefully he joins like a top tier level team like Bayern Munich. I don't think he will join Liverpool because we have too many attackers, but probably Man City, Chelsea don't need him, but obviously Barcelona or something.
I think Chelsea could give him an option. They have no nine.
Yeah, and obviously Osimhen, very good goal scorer. If they can keep Osimhen quiet, Frankfurt in the first leg, they can win it. But if Kvicha can have a masterclass like he did versus Liverpool, you never know what could happen. And also this is the battle of the best free transfer, Kolomouani versus Osimhen, so it will be interesting. Obviously Kolomouani, who missed that chance.
Can you not remind me, please? Don't remind me of that. Please stop. But yeah, quickly the other games just quickly, Doug. City got Leipzig, which, you know, Vernon and Kunku could maybe do a masterclass before we move to London. How do you feel City will feel against Leipzig?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I know, obviously, I know Leipzig's sort of long run came to an end. I think they got beat. I think it was by Union Berlin. I think they were torn apart actually by Union Berlin. But again, they won 3-0 at the weekend as well. It's going to be a tricky game. The Leipzig Arena is a very, very good stadium for any team to go to, and Leipzig have been very, very good. And to be fair, we've actually got a title race in Germany this season. Like, obviously, if you look at the title at the moment, I think it's Bayern Munich 43, Dortmund 43, Union Berlin 43, and I think you've obviously got like Leipzig. I think they're on 39, so they're not too far away from there as well. So, be a tricky game. If I was a betting man, I think Leipzig would probably take a first leg lead, and then I think City will probably defeat them in the Etihad.
I'm going to put a bet on that. I'm going to put a bet on that. Jack, City Leipzig.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, mate. And I don't know, right or wrong, boys. Leipzig unbeaten at home, was it?
Yep. 21 games unbeaten at home, I think.
Damn, wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mad one, that as well. And we've seen City in recent weeks. All the talk's been a lot about Liverpool, and quite rightly so. We've been playing quite bad, but obviously they're trying to integrate Haaland into that system. It looks like, obviously, people go, yes, he's got a lot of goals, but from the overall performance level for Manchester City, from a defensive point of view, I don't think he's doing enough off the ball in reality. I think he can do a lot more. But you'd anticipate City to be too strong, but we said that when he played Liverpool, Monaco, when he got knocked out, all the teams. So all the pressure's going to be on the shoulders of Pep Guardiola and this Manchester City side. I tell you what, if they can't get past Leipzig again, they every season they want to win the Champions League. It's a matter of if they can, and the mentality of that football club as a whole in the Champions League it's the standard of Derby County, in all honesty, really. But yeah, it's you can get there, but you can't quite get over. Some of us with the league over the last 30 years, but we've eventually got over that hurdle. But yeah, if City, Christ, if they can't beat Leipzig, then wait another 12 months for them to try and do something in Europe, mate.
Sebastian, quickly, City Leipzig.
Yeah, I think this is a very, very tough game for City, because Leipzig obviously last season, when they lost mid-City, they won at home, I believe. So I would fancy Leipzig though in this tie, if I'm being totally honest. And it's not any bias or something, but Man City, they have not been looking the best this season. And if you go with that defense, they will concede. But I think the key for City is to just take the game to Leipzig, and Pep, if he overthinks it, it's over for City. Because Leipzig attack, they're very good players, Olmo, Forsberg, of course, the main man, obviously, and Nkunku, and obviously Timo Werner, who people say, oh yeah, he's crap and all of that, but he's not. And I think also Gvardiol, very good centre-back, which since he got spun by Messi or destroyed by Messi, has not been the best. And obviously their defense isn't really the best, but they lost at home before the game versus Union Berlin was versus Shakhtar 4-1 in the first game of the Champions League. So I would fancy a win for Leipzig in this game.
Okay, so now we've got one more game, just quickly again. Doug, into Porto. Of course, Porto. What a comeback for them. You know, they were looking all over the place in our groups. I think it was... oh my God, I'm getting my groups wrong. What's the group, Sebastian? Scott Parker's there now.
Yeah, Club Brugge.
Club Brugge, that's it. Club Brugge coasting that group, and the Porto bang out of nowhere tops it. How do you feel about this one, Doug? Into Porto.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think Porto are probably better at home than they are away. I know that they lost 4-0 to Club Brugge in obviously the group stage, and then I think they went to Bruges and won 4-0, which was very, very weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where you basically lose 4-0 and then win 4-0 away. But no, it's going to be an interesting game. Inter Milan, they're not the Inter of what they once were, but they're still a very, very good side. I think they're a very, very solid side under Inzaghi. You know, obviously they got the Toro Martinez, who didn't really have a very good World Cup, and now he seems to be firing on the goals recently for Inter. And they've got a very, very good squad all around them. Obviously, starts from Onana. You obviously got Denzel Dumfries, obviously De Vrij as well, and obviously Skriniar, who's obviously going to be going to PSG in the summer as well. And they've got a very good midfield as well. So I mean, obviously, and I know obviously from Jack, Barella is a player I've been looking and watching. He would improve any midfield in world football. He is that good, Barella. But yeah, I think Inter have to win the first leg at home, because I think going to the Estadio Dragao is a different kettle of fish altogether. Unless you're Liverpool, of course.
Jack, into Porto.
I'm gonna go Porto for this, boys. I think over the two legs, it's gonna be interesting. I think Doug alluded to Barella. I've watched him a couple of times this season. even Lukaku, you're listening to the president of obviously Inter come out and speak quite heavily on Lukaku in terms of his form this season. Obviously, Lukaku's agent comes out a bit too much, typical Lukaku agents anyway. And there seems to be this. Obviously, Mkhitaryan scored this weekend as well. A great goal, by the way. Bloody lovely side foot into the side of the net from about 20 yards. So the quality's there for Inter, similar with Liverpool and Real Madrid, in all honesty. A team that was obviously massively underperforming this season. So I know they're up there, but when you look at obviously the likes of Roma as well and Napoli doing so well, you do think to yourself, why is this such a drop-off? It's probably guilty of what Liverpool have been doing in the league. Obviously, levels, it's so difficult to continue that quality, really. But yeah, I've got a sneak feeling. Porto, we score a lot of goals in the Liga NOS. I fully anticipate them on the counter attack. I've got a sneak feeling. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go Porto.
Sebastian. Inter Porto.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very, very close. But obviously, the tactical for a manager is very important at this stage of the Champions League, especially if you're having a team like Porto who win 4-0 away and lose 4-0 at home, obviously. But unless your name is Liverpool, you can't really beat Porto. Unless they go out in the Europa League, which I don't know. I think obviously I have some history with Inter this season. Obviously, as a AC Milan fan, don't like them, hate them. Conceição is a very, very good manager from Portugal. I think he should have taken the Portugal job, national team. Inzaghi, very good manager, but tactically, can he overcome Conceição, who is a tactical genius, just like Amorim? But I would fancy Porto in this game.
Okay, so we're going forward again. We're going to do score predictions all for the games at the end. But we're now going to go to the main match, which is Liverpool-Madrid, which is the game that I can guarantee when all of you watch the draw, that's the one team you're like, please no. And I was the exact same doing the draw. I was like, I swear to hell if we get Madrid, and obviously put my head through a wall when I found out we got Madrid. But Doug, we have been in good from the last two games. Yes, with Newcastle. The second half we looked like the old crap Liverpool again. But the good thing was this time we didn't concede from being crap at the back. Madrid have also been crap. But this is the Champions League. This is Anfield. We know exactly what we can do under the lights. How do you feel we will do in this game? And then give me your starting 11 that you would go with, not what Klopp will go. If you were manager, what would you play tomorrow?
Yeah, it's I think you alluded to it brilliantly. I think Madrid have not been the best this season. I think if you look at it from a sort of a neutral sort of point of view, they've lost some silly games this season. Like Leipzig, they got beat 3-2, I think, away at Leipzig. They've lost to Mallorca. They've lost to Villarreal as well. They always seemed to have a bit of a weird result in them, Madrid. But the one thing as well, I don't think that the Madrid of a couple of seasons ago, and there is always a bit of there's obviously all this sort of talk that Ancelotti is like potentially going to go. Brazil. I just don't see Ancelotti as a Brazil manager. He just doesn't strike me as an international manager. He doesn't strike me as the type to be an international manager. But going on to tomorrow's game, look, it's two heavyweights, European heavyweights. I mean, 20 European Cups between them. It's just Champions League royalty, European royalty is what you would like to call these two. As I said at the start, I do think not having Tchouaméni is going to be very, very pivotal. But the one man for me that we have to watch, obviously, apart from Vinicius Jr., Valverde. Valverde had a bit of a bad World Cup in Uruguay's sort of point of view. I know they weren't too great. But in the Champions League, he's been phenomenal this season. He's got a couple of goals. And he's just one of those players who likes a shot out from outside the box. So we definitely need to watch that. If I'm being honest, my team tomorrow, I would actually go with the same 11 that played Newcastle. The only potential change I would make is whether or not it be Matip or Gomez. But I think, if we're being honest, I think it will be Van Dijk and Gomez. And there is a slight question mark whether Henderson can play sort of 3 games in a week. I'm not sure he can. So I think that's the only sort of two changes potentially. It's probably Matip comes in for Gomez, and maybe a Keita, maybe a Milner, maybe an Elliott come in for Henderson. But I think you will go with the same that he did against Newcastle.
I'm thinking now, Milner, Keita, or Elliott starts. We will be out of the Champions League in the first 30 minutes because they will destroy us in our midfield. But because Keita, the last 2 games I've seen Keita start for us, he's a disaster class. But you're 100% right, Doug. I personally would go the exact same team. I don't see anything that has to be changed. What I will do though is, if we don't play Henderson, why don't we play 4-2-3-1 and play Bobby in the 10? I'd rather do that than play Elliott, Milner, or Keita. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you could possibly do that. I think as well that if we were to play 4-2-3-1, I think it would either be Bobby or Jota to come in. Hopefully Darwin Núñez is fit. Obviously he was training early, which is a very, very good sign. I mean, it'd be so typical of him to get an injury when he's actually picking up a little bit of form recently, Darwin Núñez. But if he gets the goal tomorrow, the crowd will definitely be up for it tomorrow. So yeah, I think if we do play the 4-2-3-1, then I would happily see Bobby in there as well. It would just mean possibly one of like Henderson or Fabinho, because I don't think you can drop Bajcetic at the moment. I think Bajcetic he's just one of these players who just is on absolute fire right now for us. So I can see a bit of an argument in the 4-2-3-1, but I still think he'll go with the 4-3-3.
Anyway, Sebastian, what team would you go with tomorrow?
I will go with the same team. Obviously, we're either gonna play Bambi on ice or Ice Spice at the back. It's pretty sad versus Karim Benzema and Vini. If you know what I mean about that, Joe Gomez and Matip, who some calls them Ice Spice and Bambi on ice. So I think
that's terrible.
I think we're gonna get not better, but we are gonna lose. I'm 100% that we're gonna lose tomorrow. But there is a chance that we could do what Milan is doing when they obviously kept 2 clean sheets in a row, and then obviously keep another clean sheet. Hopefully we can do that. Who knows? This is football. This is the Champions League. That's why we love it. And this is 2 historic clubs which has the most Champions Leagues, with obviously Bayern Munich and Milan. So I am not confident for this game at all. But hopefully we can do something. Hopefully a draw at least, so we could be happy about something.
Listen, in terms of the game, before I go to you, Jack, in terms of the game, it is a weird one because I don't think in a long time we haven't been in Madrid, right? And it's like the last 2 games for Madrid, it was at Anfield. We were smashing them to a million pieces, but somehow could not convert. If we had our shooting boots on, we would have reversed the 3-1 defeat and gone through. And in the final, it's the first time I've seen a final where a team has nearly 30 shots. Real Madrid have about 3 shots the entire game, only 1 on goal, and it goes in. That's like a proper, shithousey of a game. Not do anything all game and then bang goal done. And that's what we've got to be careful of, because they could literally do that again. We could batter them, possession them and stuff like that, and then they just go on, and bang. We've got to be careful. But Jack, you're the manager tomorrow. It's Jurgen Jack, and you're the manager. What team are you going with?
Same that you lads have went with, unchanged. I think there's a bit of, obviously, the fact that we got, I know, obviously, we spoke about the second half performance against Newcastle, and yes, they were down to 10 men, but I think given the extent of how well Newcastle have been playing, I think it's one of the most difficult stadiums, St James's Park, to go to in the whole of Europe, considering the amount of clean sheets, how well they've been playing. So the fact that we went there, played well for like a 20-30 minute spell, the game was done and dusted after 2-0, and especially obviously going down to 10 men, there was levels that Liverpool could have very much got to if we needed to in reality. I think if Newcastle did score, I think the nature of being 10, like down to 10 men, I think we could have easily opened them up quite with a lot more ease than we did show. But I'd agree. I don't want to see Caton anywhere near this. We spoke about it on my episode, mate, and yeah, he's a liability, and especially when you get to this elite level. Doug, you mentioned that bloody golf shot at the end of the final 7 months ago.
God, do not get me started on that.
The closing seconds.
Could have passed and shot.
Yeah, that ball's still travelling in space. Yeah, just all the time. But yeah, it's the Anfield atmosphere, mate. I know we, as Liverpool fans, we do speak about it. You look at other clubs in Europe, that's something that, in reality, you do miss in the big moments. Of course, going to the Santiago Bernabeu in the second leg, they can generate probably an even better atmosphere, but we do our job. I'm going to go with 2-0. I'd say 2-0, unchanged. And the good thing, boys, if it isn't going our way or whatnot, come tomorrow night, we've got options off the bench in reality.
Finally.
We've got Jota. Yeah, he might not be 50%, but I'd much rather think all of us would than in having Carvalho or a youngster to come off the bench. He's got so much. And then Bobby, especially as you alluded to, you've already mentioned, could possibly play him in the 10 if needs be tomorrow night. I tell you what, if Bobby can do the business, dragging out centre halves, dragging out Militao, Alaba, if he does play left back as anticipated, he's the master at doing that. And that's probably very much what we did miss when we did play them. I know we dominated, as you alluded to, Jersey Boy, with the statistics and all that, but it's those little moments where they won and lost these big games. And I think even if we have a 20-30 minute period, I think we can very much blow this Real Madrid side away. But we just need, as he said, we need to start taking our bloody chances. How many times have we done that this season, boys? Even the games against Fulham, Diaz twatting the bar, pardon my French, in that game could have easily have won it. But fingers crossed, mate.
So many bad games. Forest we had chances, didn't score. United, we had some chances, didn't score. It's like every bad game, it's not like we've had no chances. I think the only game where we basically had no chances was that Brighton loss, because that game I felt we were not in it from minute one. It was just like watching ghosts play. But let's go with score prediction. So, Jack, you've gone 2-0. 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool, yeah.
I will do anything for that tomorrow.
For a clean sheet, I think we all would. Yeah.
If that happens tomorrow, I need the lottery numbers, but Doug.
Yeah.
Score prediction.
I think we will concede, but I'm going to go for a confident 3-1.
Again, I would love that even more. but I'm nervous about maybe not going 3-1. But Sebastian, what are you going with?
I love the confidence from each of you guys. I love the confidence. Hopefully that's the result tomorrow. But with the way Real Madrid has kind of turned up these couple of games, and obviously Liverpool as well. Oh, it's a tough one. I'm going for Liverpool 2, and you guys are getting your hopes up now. I think. I don't know.
Is it going to be Liverpool 2, Madrid 4 or something?
I'm going for 2-0 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I've gone a bit in everyone. I've gone 2-2. I just have a feeling that Vinny's going to again do Trent, but I'm hoping he jinxes it and Trent actually, because Trent's been good defensively last couple games. He's not been as good attacking wise. Now against Newcastle, we need both. So we need that. We need that tomorrow. We need
Hopefully Nunes double. Hopefully. Nunes double, please.
I would love it because I want him to prove the haters so bad. Because I'm tired of going, he's £100 million when he's not £100 million.
60-odd mil, isn't he?
Yeah, and what is Enzo Fernandez then? 100 who got destroyed by Adeyemi in the Champions League. Yeah.
But to be fair, Adeyemi is ridiculously fast. He's the fastest Bundesliga player. So
just rival fans are desperate for us to have another Lukaku or Timo Werner now.
They were calling Gakpo, was it 007? And you heard that, but Sancho was like, I'm going to score 2 goals in the next 2 games. I'm not
Sancho. I know it's a bad joke to make, but you guys have, I think, already heard it or something. Madrid, they closed their Kiev. I don't know. I know it's a bad joke.
Oh my god, that's a bit dark.
Yeah.
Because the war in Ukraine and people dying and they call it the ghost of Ukraine or Kiev?
No, Kiev.
That's dark. That's too dark.
No, it's Kiev, not Ukraine.
But going to the other games now. Frankfurt, Napoli. I'm actually going to go 2-0 Napoli. They're just too good. Jack, Napoli, Frankfurt, Napoli.
Yeah, go 3-1 Napoli. I think the quality hopefully will show. Yeah, 3-1 Napoli.
Frankfurt, Napoli.
I think they'll do this in the first leg. I actually think if Napoli get an early goal, I think the floodgates will open. 6-1.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he said it in the Michael stream earlier also.
So you went 6-1 Napoli.
6-1 Napoli, yeah.
I would not be surprised if it's 6-0 to Ajax.
Yeah, they beat Ajax 6-1. They were 1-0 down in that game as well. They were 1-0 down in that game. And
I'm tempted.
I honestly just see Napoli as being the ones to be the dark horses this time around. And they might not win it, but they're definitely getting a lot of plaudits this season. So yeah, for me, I think Napoli doing the first leg tomorrow. I'm going 6-1.
Just because he went 6-1, I'm tempted to go for 7-1, but I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy, but probably 2-2 draw. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think Kodmani double and maybe Osimhen double. Yeah, I'm 2-2 draw for that game.
City Leipzig.
Oof.
It's a tough one to go because they're going to be playing Ake left back. It's going to be Walker versus Werner. And Kuku plays in the 10, right? So it's been a bit difficult. But I'm going to go 3-1 City. I just have a feeling that I don't think they're as good defensively. Leipzig, they only have Gvardiol, and I think sometimes you need one more player. But yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 City, and I'm gonna go Erling Haaland again to ridiculise people. I'm gonna go 3-1 City. What about you, Jack?
Gonna go 2-0 City, as you said, mate. I alluded to before. City's quality, we all know it. Yeah, I know Leipzig's record, but you do look at the Bundesliga, the quality, of course, in certain moments it's there, but yeah, you're seeing Bayern underperform this weekend when Upamecano don't start. It was never a red card for Bayern Munich anyway. He got sent off. But yeah, Bayern getting slapped up by Borussia Mönchengladbach, who are having a very poor season themselves.
Die Fallen.
So yeah, City are a different animal. I'd say 2-0 is probably being too nice for me to Leipzig, but yeah, I think they should do the business.
Doug, are you going to go 6-1 again?
No, I think Leipzig take a first leg lead. I'm going 2-1 Leipzig.
As I said earlier, I'm going to put a bet on that. Sebastian.
And don't underestimate the Hungarian beast Orban at centre back. He's very good. And obviously they have Simkan, so a former Strasbourg player. If Strasbourg Steve is watching, I don't know. I'm going for 3-1 to Leipzig. 3-1.
I've got about Orban. Didn't he recently go to hospital to donate bone marrow?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
More players need to do that. More players need to go do that and help.
3-1
plus they've got a Szoboszlai as well, who is absolutely magnificent player.
Yeah, they've got Werner back and Kunku, Szoboszlai. They've got Gvardiol.
Andre Silva.
Who plays the fullback for them?
Raum and Simkan.
Angelino's left, right?
Raum.
Angelino left there.
And also they have
3-1, my God, Sebastian.
Yeah. You know, I'm going for crazy predictions. I'm always doing it. So
I'm sorry, but if we smash Madrid and Leipzig smash City, I will laugh so hard at City fans.
Good.
But they actually got into Porto. They've got Lukaku, but he's done absolutely F all as usual. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1 in Inter.
Jack. Porto at home, aren't they? The Drago.
No. It's
Is it away? Oh, is it? So, yeah.
The second leg is at Drago.
Yeah. I go 1-0. And I think, I go 1-0. I want to go Porto win, but yeah, I think Inter surely should be able to do the business at home. But yeah, go 1-0.
Doug, Inter Porto.
Yeah, I think Inter need a lead to take back to the Dragao, because as I said, it's a different kettle of fish when it's over in Portugal. The crowd's right on top of you in Portugal. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think Inter sneak this. I'm gonna go 2-0 Inter.
2-0 Inter. Can see that happening, Sebastian?
Jersey boy, have you done your prediction yet?
Yeah, I said 2-1.
Okay, that's interesting. No, none of you guys have gone for a Porto win, I see. That's interesting.
I was tempted, very close. I was going to go 2-1.
Tempted as well, but
I think the tactical can be part of this. I'm going for 1-0 to Porto. Porto.
You've got quick predictions. You've gone Leipzig to smash City and then Porto to be Inter.
To be fair, Porto to beat Inter, that's not a dumb thing to say, to be honest. Because Inter...
No, I don't think it is, to be honest.
I don't think that's that crazy, to be honest.
Winning 4-0 away in the Champions League, you can definitely win 1-0 versus a bigger team like Inter.
Did Porto beat Atletico Madrid last season? Or was...
Yeah, home and away.
There was a couple of mad results for them against Atletico, so...
I agree.
Ultimate part of us.
So before we move on, obviously this is a two-part thing. So I'm going to have the main panel for the first one, and the second part I'm going to go with Sebastian and go really in depth in the games. So before you two go, I'm going to ask you both your player the round of 16 first, like who do you think will, when we leave on Thursday, which player will stand out, and which team is going to be the most impressive of these four games? I'll start with you, Jack. Who's going to be the player of the round of 16, leg 1, and who is going to be your most impressive team?
I'm going to go quite broad, but probably risky, but I'm going to go Bajcetic. I think if Liverpool do get a performance, and if an 18-year-old does, yes, the frailties against Real Madrid, the players he will be missing, but I still think Bajcetic has had a massive impact. So I'm going to go Bajcetic. I was going to go Osimhen or the other lads, but I think an 18-year-old Bajcetic probably, he's already got man in a match over the last couple of weeks, so I'm going to go with him, mate. What was it, mate? Player and
team. Like, most impressive team of the round of 16.
Yeah, and then I'll go Napoli, mate. I think, especially if they can progress in this group stage. If it was last week, I would have said Borussia Dortmund. I had them to beat Chelsea, considering how poor they've been. But I'd say Napoli, mate. If they can get a good result away, yes, it's Liverpool. It's more closer in reality. But yeah, I'd go Napoli, mate, to surprise. I think he will do the business away.
100%. Doug, same view.
I think it's quite sort of easy to sort of pick out Bajcetic. I think he's been excellent since he's came in. But the player I'm going to go for is Kvaratskhelia. I just think people are talking a lot about him in a very, very good way. And actually, because he's Georgian, I think he's potentially City bound. I've got to be honest, because they had Georgi Kankladze in like the early sort of like 90s. I obviously remember this because obviously the Premier League years. Obviously, Jack, I think you may potentially remember it as well, like Premier League years being on obviously Sky Sports, and obviously see Kankladze, what a player, he was fantastic.
Back when City were rubbish, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably their best player. I am going to say Kvaratskhelia to be the most impressive player, and I am going to go for Napoli because I just think they are definitely the team to beat at the moment. It again all depends on the draw. Whatever happens with them, but I'm going to go Kvaratskhelia, and I'm going to go Napoli.
100%. Personally, for me, I'm going to go exactly the same as you, Doug, because this guy has been talked about so much for Napoli. £100 million, I think he's worth more than 100 million, to be honest. And he's an absolute baller, and I can see him getting a few goals tomorrow night. But yeah, so I'm going to put you in the highlight mode, Jack, and you're going to tell me a bit about what you do on your channel and then what's coming up.
Oh, good. Yeah. Massive thank you for having me on, mate, and everyone listening. Hope you enjoyed the football. Yeah, Anfield Road TV on all socials, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, bit of everything really, mate. Obviously pre-match, post-match shows, obviously a couple of Premier League shows as well throughout the week, and obviously podcast forms are available. But yeah, just hit me up on there if you want to collab or whatnot. Massive thank you, Jersey Boy and the lads. As I said, really do appreciate it.
100%, and same for you, Doug.
Yeah, my channel is the Dogger Football channel on YouTube. I'm on Twitter at @nord_992, Instagram Douglas.horn, and then obviously Facebook. I am on TikTok as well, but I do need to change my name on TikTok because it is Douglas James Horn LFC 92, and I think that needs a bit of a change. But yeah, I'm a basic football channel. The Premier League, SPFL, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, basically anything you want to think about, and obviously watch-alongs as well. But yeah, come and check me out, and remember guys, please do subscribe to Anfield Road TV and obviously World of Football. Growing a nice wee channel here, Jersey Boy, so thank you very much for having me. I appreciate
it. I'm trying to change things up. I've never had a sports related channel before, so this is my first try, and I'm trying to, there's a few content creators in France who work with a TV company. Their graphics are basically done by TV companies. Their watch-alongs, everything's automated. So they've got lineups that change automatically, scores automatic. I'm trying to do the same thing here in England, but without a TV company. So I'm doing it all myself. So I've got little devices that allow me to do all these things automatic and everything, and I'm trying to change the game in terms of watch-alongs and like for the Champions League tomorrow. I've literally got the same graphics that BT Sport used for the Champions League. So trying to go fast. So 100 subscribers, many to go. So guys, make sure to subscribe to Football TV and Dugout. We're definitely going to have them all on the channel, and let's hope we beat Madrid. Don't claim it's revenge, because every time we do claim it's revenge, it never goes well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So really do appreciate it, guys, and we'll definitely have you on more again.
Yeah, appreciate it, boys. Have a good night.
Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Sebastian. Oh, it's been interesting. Not in a bad way, but it's been interesting because I'm using a new program today for the stream. And the problem is, the whole time I've been speaking, I can hear myself twice. Can you hear me once or twice?
Once.
Good. Now I've got to figure out how to make myself work. So if I kick this...
You're muted for that.
Okay. I pressed the button. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. Mute, remove scene, highlight, record. Apologies, I'm ill.
So this is what you're gonna use for the, the streams and stuff. This.
Well, of course, we're still live, by the way, because we are gonna be more in depth in the games. But yeah, so I was wondering forever how we were gonna do this, because it's a bit unfair that we're doing the watch-alongs and people can't see you. So I finally figured it out. I contacted a friend, not a friend, but someone I know, who's who owns a channel called Never Foul. Have you heard Never Foul?
No.
Well, basically got 1,000 subscribers, good channel. And there's a guy there called MEFC Kaz, and I talked to him on Twitter, and because I was wondering how he did it, because he doesn't use StreamYard. But he said he uses this program which allows you to do kind of StreamYard OBS. So now we've got this. All watch-alongs now will have your own separate little box on the side with your name on it and socials.
Ooh, that's
a bit different. So for the watch-along tomorrow, the right side will be match tracker, statistics, lineups, Napoli score, Liverpool score, and then on the left side is going to be all of us on one side in our own little box.
To be fair, I'm gonna try that on my channel sometime. Probably.
I will send you the link, stuff like that. So people, make sure to subscribe, leave a like. No worries, Anfield Road, and no worries, Doug. It's been a pleasure having you guys on.
Yeah.
I have invited my friend Mons from Big Six Bands, so he might come on. But I'm trying to try.
It was a long
While I
time.
try and fix this.
I think it was a long time we talked to him, actually. I think it was on right channel. I don't know.
Huh?
Months. It was a long time we talked to him. Like on stream. I think it was with Ryan, if I'm not mistaken.
He's live now, but I sent the link and he said he'll come on. I said we're going live for a bit because this is not a normal kind of just basic preview. I want us to go in depth, because the whole point of doing a Champions League thing is we go in depth.
So, I saw that Sadio Mane said that the best striker I ever played it is Divock Origi. Wow.
Divock Origi.
That's what Sadio Mane said. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Right, look, it says mute in.
You have to learn me to how to do this thing, because you know.
So you can hear me, but the channel stream can't hear me. So do you know what? I'm going to do this a bit different. I'm going to do this a bit different. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do two. We'll do this. I'm going to change to a different microphone. There we go. That's sorted there now. So people can hear me now through the normal microphone, and you can hear me from the other microphone. So I don't have to mute myself because I can hear myself twice. So Sebastian, FSG on selling, bro. How pissed off are you?
Well, get out of my football club, Fenway Sports Group. Get out of my football club. Get out, like Alberto Moreno said to Man United once. Get out. I'm pissed off. We should get new owners, but these crap new owners is keep being at this club, which is pissing me off because we need new owners. We need to build for the future. We need to be a big ambition club, which want to win titles every single season, quadruples and everything that we want to win. John W. Henry, F you. You absolute fraud. You fraud. And if they don't spend, I just want to punch our owners so bad in the face. I just want to do it. I want to punch them in the face and tell you, only some freaking players. Because just what, we keep having FSG now, we have to spend. If we don't spend, no confidence for winning titles.
Think of it, Chelsea are going to spend so much more in the summer. City are going to spend so much more in the summer. United are going to spend.
Spurs is going to spend.
United have got Qatar. United are going to get Osherman. They could get Osherman and Mbappe next summer.
Stop with this Mbappe ball crap to United. That ain't never going to happen. He's going to Real Madrid, end off. And if he goes to United, I hope it ends very badly for him. I hope he flops, to be honest.
Listen, I hope so as well. I hope he doesn't go to United. But these new owners for them are gonna. For me, I always had the hope. I got a bit carried away. But I always knew that they weren't. I had a feeling in my stomach for a long, long time that they weren't going to sell. Because if you look at the FSG statement, does it say anywhere that they're selling? No. According to James Pearce, I don't really think he's that reliable, right? But according to James Pearce, he said that John W. Henry put the club up for $4 billion, and no one went for it. I think $4 billion for us is a little bit too much. If United goes for like $4.5, $5 billion, we're not $4 billion. I don't know what to do, Sebastian. Do you have any faith with the club moving forward now with FSG?
No. Not a single bit. Because they won't spend money. We need to spend money, but they won't. You know this. They won't spend money. even if we get relegated, and they won't spend money to get us up. They won't.
No,
they are a bunch of frauds who just wanna keep money at basketball teams, NBA teams. They won't spend money to get us up. Not against them. They won't. They don't care about this football club. Frauds. So why if you don't care, why stay at this club? Why stay when you don't even care about this club and don't want to spend to get this team forward? Why? Tell me why.
Is the real question, Sebastian, which is, for me, it's really annoying, is I don't think we get Jude Bellingham. Even if they get top 4 now, they're not going to spend that money.
No chance. Zero chance. Oh, I know all these Liverpool fans say, "Oh yeah, we're getting Bellingham." No, we ain't. No chance. Zero chance.
Sebastian, I'm gonna get a drink of water because I cough like a madman. I'm gonna put you in the special mode, which means you're not hosting the stream. So while I'm gone for a few minutes while I get something to drink, I want you to talk because you're very good at looking at the games. I want you to go in a deep analysis of Napoli, Frankfurt. We're gonna do that first. So go deep dive of Napoli, Frankfurt.
Yeah. So basically, Napoli, Frankfurt. The Germans versus the Italians. Basically, it's bratwurst versus pizza. And of course, Frankfurt. Obviously, I can share my screen if I want to. Yes, I can. So basically, here we have they are 6th in the league table, and obviously, they are 6th with 38 points. They have been very good this season, and they are very into the top 4 race, Champions League race. And Frankfurt have some good players in Colomani, So, Gavada, top goal scorer, Colomani with 10 goals and assists. 10 for Colomani is the best player this season. So let's look at the squad. Oliver Glasner, Trapping, Hasebe, Touré, Tuta, Indica, Knauf, Mbimbe, Buta, Max, Rode, Chandler from USA, Mario Götze, Kamada, So, Lindström, Lucas Alario, Bore, and Gormoni, Paxton Aronson as well. I think Frankfurt, very good team, good season. Napoli, this season, first with 62 points, 41 goal difference, 15 conceded, 56 goals forward for Napoli, 20 wins, 2 losses, and 1 loss and 2 draws. They've been consistent. Kvaratskhelia, best player this season. Osimhen, 18 goals. Kvaratskhelia 10. Kvaratskhelia 9 assists with Madrid. Obviously, this is big for Napoli, which Napoli needs to win. So, Napoli, obviously, a very good team, which probably teams to look out for, like Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and all those people. So don't underestimate this Napoli team, especially when they play at home in the Champions League, which would be very interesting to see what they can move forward in this season. Obviously, winning Serie A, practically done, and obviously, you can see anything going to this match, and if Napoli draw or win this game, they're winning this game. And we're gonna have a talk about Osimhen, because Osimhen, is he the best striker right now in the world? Is he really that guy who is the best? Because Haaland is this Haaland and this Osimhen. This is Haaland, this Osimhen. Goes up. And Benzema has not been really that good this season, even though he won the Ballon d'Or. no disrespect to Benzema, but Benzema has not been that good this season, and we could see it with Benzema from last season. He lost his steam after the semi-final, and Real Madrid and Benzema very good from French player. Like Osimhen has to be better right now, and obviously Rando Colomwani, I'm probably gonna be the starter for France in the next tournament. Colomwani probably the best French striker right now, behind Olivier Giroud. So I think definitely have to see this as a good game. Obviously Napoli has been very excellent this season, but you could see glimpses of struggling for Napoli, and especially in the Champions League they have not been that good. And you build chemistry, and that's what Napoli has done. Kimmich, Mary, Anguissa, Lobotka, Zielinski, Kvaratskhelia, Politano, Lozano, Osimhen, Raspadori. While their sort is like Koulibaly and good pace as well. So Napoli is a team to look at. Oh yeah, they're a very good team, but can they do it in the big stage? Yes, they can. So show the world who Napoli is. A big club, should win titles. Can they win Champions League title? I don't know if they win with Maradona.
Back, Sebastian.
Yeah.
So, Napoli. Listen, with Napoli, it's a bit complicated for me because, they've been so good this season. How many points are they clear right now in the league?
16 or something.
Oh my days! They're so good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing good.
What's happened to AC Milan this season? They've fallen off the cliff.
Well, we have not been that good this season. Obviously the Zlatan injury was a big loss because he is the leader in that dressing room, and he gets the players pumped up for every single game. That's why we have won this couple of games, and we're struggling, beating Spurs, very happy with that, beating Torino 1-0, beating Monza 1-0, very strong away win. But we have still Napoli, AC Milan left this season, so I'm excited. Just
One sec, Sebastian. Keep going.
yeah, because obviously Napoli beat AC Milan 2-1 at San Siro. But that's why we had Maignan in goal. That's when we have Maignan, and to be honest, I think it's gonna be a very good game. Frankfurt.
Apologies.
No. So, what do you think of Napoli this season?
Apologies. There you go. My dad wanted to check something.
So,
But yes,
yeah.
Sebastian, this is where it gets really, really interesting now. Do you think Napoli have a chance to win the Champions League this season?
No.
If they do, would there be one of the? Would this be one of the biggest shocks?
Yes. Because I think Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, City can stop them. But I say if City goes out,
I think Napoli would give City huge problems.
yeah, and I think definitely if Bayern Munich goes through, I think Napoli will.
Imagine
win
if
it, just-
Chelsea beat Dortmund, right? 2-0 or 3-0 at home.
Mm.
They get Napoli in the quarterfinals. I think Napoli will tear them apart.
Oof, yeah, I agree. And I think the key for Napoli is to see that Real Madrid and Bayern Munich goes out, because I think Bayern Munich and Real Madrid is the two teams that can,
Bayern are going through, taking it out.
yeah, but Bayern is
PSG are shit. I saw this for a
Yeah.
long time. PSG are shit.
yeah, they have
They
that full
needed that Skriniar as soon as possible.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
rate Marquinhos. Ramos again. How old is Ramos? Ramos was like the best player for PSG in the Bayern game. The amount of
Yeah,
times
he
they
was
come
the
back and
best
defend.
Bro, Donnarumma is such. Nah, he's crap. I'm sorry, he's crap.
That's the problem with Donnarumma. He will do a game where he will make ridiculous saves like Alisson, but then he will fuck up.
Yeah, I think PSG needs Alisson, to be honest. Because he's more like
Yeah, but
one.
Alisson's not leaving for a very long time. I think I love Alisson to retire.
And obviously, I think Bayern Munich has a very, very good overall. Obviously, with Manuel Neuer gone, they have Jan Sommer, which we know what happens when he faces off against Mbappe. Beat him twice in a couple of years. And, in the second leg, Mbappe fully fit. First leg, he was obviously injured, bench. Second leg, Mbappe fully fit. What he could destroy that Bayern Munich team if he wants alone. And where was Messi?
Good, yeah.
Where was Messi? Where was Messi?
Shut up.
Do you know
Messi's
where-
still the GOAT, bro. Messi's. You see that
No,
free kick
he's
he
not.
scored against Lille the weekend, bro?
Did you see Ronaldo 4 goals? Shh. Ronaldo GOAT.
Yeah, but the different leagues. I think the French league is better.
The Saudi league is more competitive.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
You've got a team that've got a manager who gets fined 20,000 every time he manages a game.
Bro, Al Nassr would beat Monaco. Al Nassr would beat Monaco, with or without Ronaldo. Ronaldo
no.
the GOAT.
Hell no.
So,
There's no
Ronaldo the GOAT.
Surrey. There's no Surrey.
So,
No.
Mr. Champions League.
Surrey.
You know what? Champions League misses Ronaldo because he's Mr. Champions League. 5 Champions Leagues. 5. How many has Messi? Exactly. Shh. How many has Messi? How many Champions Leagues? How many Champions Leagues?
Sebastian, shush. Sebastian.
Oi, Jersey boy. How many Champions Leagues does Messi have? Do you know?
Do
If
you know how many shits I give? 0.
Bro, you're not a Messi fan, bro. You should know how many Champions Leagues Messi have won if you're a Messi fan.
I told you who my favourite player is. A player that I really, really like. One of my favourite players, but he's a very controversial player.
Who?
Got him!
Bro, he played for Real Madrid, bro. Real Madrid is not that good. Nah.
Why are you talking
Nah,
like speed now, Real Madrid?
No, they ain't
Are
that
you
good.
speed, brother?
No, they ain't that.
You
Real
wish you
Madrid
were
ain't
speed,
that
brother.
good. No. Bro, Real Madrid ain't that good.
Fucking wish, Sebastian.
Liverpool will expose Real Madrid. Telling you now. We will. And you know that. Deep in your heart, you know Liverpool will win this game. You know it. I could see on your face right now. You'll be like, oh my god, he's right. I think we're gonna beat Real Madrid. But obviously, Jersey boy, who are your top 3 favorites to win the Champions League?
Oh, it's a good one. Bayern.
Oof.
Real Madrid, people, oh my God, you cannot write off Madrid. This is their competition. Everyone in this competition is Real Madrid's bitches.
Nah, bro. No, stop
It's
the
true.
cap.
They've won the Champions League so many times. Man City. I think they're gonna slip so hard in the league. A few amount of times, bro.
Well, you
I
said
think
Man
they
City.
will slip to the point where they're gonna focus on the Champions League and they will win it.
Nah, bro, they ain't winning Champions League. Stop the cap. They ain't winning.
Yes, they will.
The top 3 favorites are Bayern Munich.
Let me go to
Benfica,
my Twitter.
Napoli.
Let me go to my Twitter now. I made a prediction because a few City fans are messaging me going, "Can I have a lottery numbers?" Because I said to a City fan before kickoff, I said he's getting worried about losing the Arsenal because lineup, and I said, "Bro, chill out. You're gonna win 3-1."
Bro, the top 3 favorites FC Bayern München, UCL Benfica, and Napoli.
Alright, here we go. Let me go all the way down. I want to go
And
down.
if we beat Real Madrid, we're gonna win the Champions League.
Yeah,
I think-
Mons is gonna come on talk.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let me try and find it because I put a tweet out predicting the Champions League and Europa League.
By the way, Jersey, but how long are we
I
gonna
still
give?
look at that. I said Arsenal v City 1-3, Bruges, Benfica 3-1 to Benfica and 3-0 Chelsea. I
Bro,
absolutely fucked that up.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky.
I'm not. Fuck off! I'm not lucky.
Yeah, bro.
I went Barcelona to win the. I went Barcelona to win the Europa League.
Oh my God, you're mental.
But they have to beat United first.
Wait, where did you say that? Where?
Twitter. I just went to
Yeah.
City fan and said my predictions because of course I'm trying to be crazy.
we gotta bring Steve and Michael to the channel sometime.
That's the point. I'm thinking we do the round of 16 leg 2 preview, but we do it all the games and we do all together. Because PSG will need it. They will need the luck.
On their ass, bro.
They're not. I'm
ass.
telling you now. Kingsley Coman loves. I don't get it. The guy scored in the Champions League final against his old club, and then when he plays them a few days later, he doesn't celebrate. Does that make sense to you?
What?
Maybe it was because it was a PSG. Maybe that's why.
What?
Coman. Didn't he
Yeah.
celebrate in the final when he scored the win against PSG?
No.
Did he do this? Because
He will never celebrate for PSG. He said it himself.
he's got a lot of respect for PSG.
Plus, Gnabry has a house in Sweden, so that's interesting. If I ever meet him, I will say, "Can you please?"
Mane's going to be fit for the. Mane's going to be fit, by the way.
I'm gonna say to Gnabry, "Can you, if he come to Sweden sometime next time, if I see him, I'm gonna say, can you please destroy one team, score like 4 goals, and if it's against Liverpool, I will be pissed off, really pissed off." So Jersey boy, have you seen Walid? Have you seen him?
It's a stupid joke, man. Grow up.
Wait, do you know him?
Yes, it's a very inappropriate joke. Grow up.
No, he's a famous rapper.
See, Walid, something nuts, bro. That's not a rapper. Bro.
No, Walid. You know him.
Let me go to what you said before. Let me find it.
No, he met Messi and Ronaldo.
Walid is nuts.
What is these nuts?
There's like somebody going, what is it? It's like,
I tried to prank Tucson with it. I said, do you know what it is? Who's wallet? And I said, what is these nuts?
there's like somebody like, in, people like horror movies. There's a horror movie called Saw. Have you heard of a movie called Saw? And someone goes, because you know every movie has a convention, right? You've got, you've probably got HorrorCon. And then someone goes, have you been to SawCon?
No.
SawCon these nuts.
Oh, fuck.
Or you got, was it Ligma?
No.
Ligma?
I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you to the screen. I'm gonna punch you to the screen. If you.
Fuck's sake. Oi.
What?
Behave yourself.
I did not. No, wait. You said. I'm not gonna say it. You know, Joe.
Joe Mum?
No, not him.
God, what's it this joke then? Joe who?
No, piss off yourself.
Joe who?
Joe.
I don't know Joe.
Your father. Don't you know your father?
My father's not named Joe.
No, your father. Don't you know him?
No.
Your father. Do you not know him?
Your jokes are shit, Sebastian.
Piss off. Okay, noodle here.
Don't make me swear. By the way,
Hello.
people, obviously Sebastian is Swedish.
Everyone, Jersey Boy is
I
on.
recently got back from audit. I flew Ryanair to Stockholm. Then Stockholm to audit Österlund, I think, like that. It was nice, it was very snowy. I didn't ski though because I have an injury in my foot. But it was good, and obviously we were stuck at Stockholm airport for a little bit. But next time, next time I can go to Stockholm, I will go to Stockholm and we will do a stream with Sebastian in the same room.
Oh, bro, that would be mental.
And we're going to play football. And I'm going to
absolutely
demolish football.
Wait. So basically, we could take camera or your something, because it's like 5 minutes that way. Or, yeah, I think that way. It's a football pitch, like, you go like 5-10 minutes, and there's a football pitch over there somewhere. And we could play like 1v1 and, you know, because I have footballs at home, so
penalty shootout. I want to end this once and for all. I keep talking
to be fair,
about Ryan being so good that Leon Bailey never scored a goal against him.
Oh shit!
If Ryan has never conceded against Leon Bailey, kept a clean sheet against him. You should be able to keep the clean sheet against me and you.
Bro, I would make him look like Rodis Karius. I would destroy him easily. Nah.
Bro, I love beating Newcastle, but the fact that I would have sacrificed Nick Pope not getting sent off, bro, because we need him. We need him for Sunday. We can't let Manchester fucking United win.
Oh, Karius is gonna do a masterclass. Just watch. Red card to
Karius, you will be redeemed.
He will be a legend.
You will be a Liverpool legend if you win. And a Newcastle legend as well.
And he will be a football legend. Because everyone hates Man United. So, and also, if we do an era football, how should we do it? Because if we want to record it, do on stream. That's the problem. Because we ain't doing it inside. I don't want to break something in here because
Just get tripod and a camera, put it.
Or you could do it, and then we do live on this channel.
For what?
You know, we could, hear a football video, or like
We
stream. We could
outside.
stream it. Yeah,
We're on the stream and recording
And then-
for a video. Penalty shootout challenge.
bro, I would destroy you easily. Sit down, bro. Sit down.
Bro, I will make you sit down.
Oh, I will make you my bitch.
Fuck you.
Oh, you're gonna cry. You're gonna go home and cry, man. Look at that noodle here. Do you agree with me?
Oh, there he is.
Why, hello.
Oh, he's disappeared. No, but seriously, I haven't got a noodle hair. Please stop fucking
Yes, you have.
insulting me, Sebastian. Please.
So, everyone who's watching and viewing,
Oh, fuck, I hate you.
comment in the chat. Comment. Jersey boy, it has noodle hair. So
No,
everyone,
what about this? Comment the fact that if Ryan LFC cannot keep a clean sheet against Leon Bailey, he is not. He must be able to save every single shot against me.
bro, he will do it because you're trash, bro. You're trash.
You haven't seen me do
You
your
played
penalty
as
shootout yet.
Bro, you're playing as 50-year-olds. Of course you score all the time.
For the last time, right? I played charity football. There might be two 50-year-olds. There's two.
Exactly. See,
Two. Doesn't mean that there's two.
But still.
It does
still.
not mean if there is two, I'm playing against 40-year-olds. Most of them are my age.
Bro, now you're you played against 50-year-olds, so that he exposed everyone. He exposed himself, so.
All for charity, but doesn't matter who I'm playing against.
As you all know, viewers, I will destroy Jersey Boy football because it's too easy for him. I will make him sit down and cry after it.
If we play FIFA, with a different story.
Bro,
because
nah, I destroy
I
at
will
FIFA.
destroy
I destroy you at everything. Chess, FIFA, sprint race, everything.
Chess? You play chess?
Oh, I destroy you easily.
Probably, I don't play chess, but my younger brother loves chess. One of my friends is a guitarist. One of my guitarist friends I go to America with to play guitar with. He's a grandmaster.
Yeah, so maybe if we could do like a
Get him to destroy you at chess.
oh, I would destroy you, cry about it, Jersey Boy.
He's a grandmaster.
Oh,
You're not being a grandmaster.
no, but they can outsmart him.
By what? Getting checkmated 2 minutes later.
Bro, shut up, you fraud. So everyone,
People subscribe. We're trying to get to. I don't even remember how we subscribe.
everyone subscribe to World of Football, of course. Let's come to 150 subs, and Jersey Boy is gonna dye his hair pink.
I never said that.
He texted me on Twitter,
fucking never
but no one said it, so he will do it. 150 subs, and he will do it. Pink hair.
No.
So, everyone, do
No,
it.
I will not.
Yes, he said he will. So he said it to my DM. So, like, don't need to lie about it.
One second.
So Jersey Boy will go bald if Liverpool wins the Champions League. Mr. Negative.
If we win the Champions League this season, what will I do if we win the Champions League this season?
Go bald.
No.
Go bald. Shave everything off.
No.
Shave the beard. The hair. Yes.
No, I look like an egg. No.
You are an egg.
Think of something.
What?
I'm trying to think of something. Because the only deal I've ever done in terms of football was Demo on Ryan's channel. Remember, Demo said to us, if we get top 4, buy me a new Liverpool kit.
You know what?
Because I was so convinced it was not going to happen, I said yes. But in the season, what did I do? I laid out my promise and I bought him the 21-22 kit with Phillips in the 47. Demo Dry is absolutely obsessed with Nat Phillips. It's a bit unhealthy. It is unhealthy. But listen, Sebastian. Talking about football. To the Champions League.
Yes.
How much do you bet that Bayern slap PSG up in the second leg?
Stop it, Ursima. Stop it.
What?
I'm not gonna bet on anything because, you know, I don't want to be.
So you think PSG might come back then?
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. It's the Champions League.
The most
anything
important player, I think, is Kylian. Kylian is so good. I think they're buying the wrong PSG, buying the wrong players. Like, so they're getting they're getting Skriniar. Is Ramos leaving in the summer?
No. Yeah, probably Al Nassr is looking at him.
So what? Be what? Marquinhos.
Marcelo to Al Nassr. Rumors.
They got Hakimi Nuno Mendes.
Marquinhos.
Skriniar. I'm sorry, but for me, Marquinhos is just not good enough.
They should get Van Dijk. If I'm honest.
No!
Like,
Van Dijk is still good enough to be in our team, even if you.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, he's getting older, and you need younger players. And I think he's getting to a stage where he gets injured quite a lot. You know, that's worrying. That's why I think we should sell him before it's too late to get money. And now obviously we could buy like Militao or someone like that. Or even...
Real Madrid are not going to sell us Militao, come on.
Or Upamecano from Bayern Munich.
No. Get Guardiola.
Or
the man's literally doing a Mudrick. He's going, Liverpool, come get me.
Yeah,
he's literally said in a interview that.
You know what? I'm gonna say this: Liverpool is getting 3rd, and we're gonna win the Champions League.
Do you think we're gonna overtake United or Arsenal?
I think Arsenal. I think they're. I think we're going to overtake.
We're not catching Arsenal, man.
Yeah, I think Arsenal's going to drop now because, you know, the form will drop like always. Because, you know, when you lose against City 3-1 on that way at home, you know, the morale can go down for the players. And, you know, they'll be like, oh my God, we're going to win the league. I think City, United, Liverpool, and then Arsenal.
Listen, I get that. I get what you're trying to say, but we're not. I think best thing that happens. Best thing that happens, man. We finish 4th. We are not overtaking United or Arsenal. No chance.
Are we gonna go ahead out now? Because I have to like 2 minutes.
Yeah, quickly, because I'm gonna talk to more about Liverpool and stuff like that.
Obviously I'm thankful to be here on the World of Football. Check out mention on.
Not the World of Football. It literally says World.
Yeah, I said World of Football. I said it. Fraud. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my channel if you not want, but
Sebastian, Ford Football.
cry about it. Jersey Boy,
Why would I be crying about your channel?
Yeah, I don't know. Do they do better content? No, wait. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Everyone who's watching.
People wondering, we are not. The stream is not ending now. The stream is not ending now. I'm gonna go live for another 15 minutes.
Probably gonna, yeah. And obviously, keep supporting this channel. And obviously, Jersey Boy.
How many subscribers are we on right now? Let's have a look.
The goal is 150 subs, and then Jersey Boy's gonna do his hair pink.
I only do milestones when we hit 1,000.
So 1,000 and Jersey Boy shave off his beard and get his hair pink. So
I never said that for 1,000, no.
Yeah, he said it. He said it for on me on Twitter DM. So everyone who knows, go and follow him on Twitter. This kind of stuff. And download TeamViewer. Very good app.
Why have you done a TeamViewer? Why are you promoting
TeamViewer? Screw you, Jersey Boy. You know what you did. You know what you did.
What did I do?
Helvete jävla fan. Jersey Boy, you're the biggest fraud on the planet. I'm joking, of course you're not. So, Jersey Boy, predictions for the United Barca on Thursday?
No Pedri, no Gavi.
4-0 United.
Is Busquets fit?
Nope. Nope.
What's happened to Busquets? How long is he out for?
I'm not sure.
If he's fit, you go Busquets, Dion, Kessie.
Yeah, 4-0 to United, thanks, and Barca are crap.
And then front three, you could go Lewandowski, Rafinha, Fati.
No, not Fatty. What? Did you just call me fat? Nah,
No.
I'm not having it. Nah. You just call me fatty. Did you do it?
No. Ansu Fati.
No. Are you calling Ansu fatty?
Oh,
Is he fat? Nah.
He's muted now. Haha, muted. No, in all seriousness, for me,
4-0.
I'll go 2-1 United.
4-0
United knock out Barcelona because they're not.
Yeah, and Barca finished.
Man playing Marcos Alonso as centre back.
Bro, Barca are finished.
Should have played Christensen.
Bro, Barcelona are ass. They're just lucky this season. Barca are just lucky this season.
But also look at the league they're in because they haven't played really any difficult. This being Real Madrid.
Yeah. And last comment before I go, Jersey Boy, you are GOAT.
There we go. You said something nice.
And Jersey Boy is not a fraud. Sebastian is a fraud. Everyone clip that. Sebastian is a fraud. Oh crap! Don't clip that.
What's the matter with you?
I'm not a fraud, so subscribe to the Noodle Hair Master, Jersey Boy. Hey, Jersey Boy, say some Swedish words.
That are not swear words.
What do you know then?
Hej då, tack.
Okay. Hejdå.
Tack.
Fan.
Jävla.
When you come to Sweden next time, when we run football and I destroy you.
You will not destroy me at football. Tell me.
Yes, I will. Cry about it. Cry.
Listen, for my football manager, I'm thinking football manager Liverpool. Right.
not bad news for me.
No, very good for me in terms of I won the treble.
Bro.
I won the treble.
Yeah.
Won the
Didn't
treble.
ask.
I signed Tchouaméni before Madrid did, and only signed him for like 4 million. I bought Enzo Fernandez for like 5 million. I bought Julian Alvarez for like 12 million. I bought Bruno Guimaraes for like 30.
How do you get them so cheap? I have to pay like...
Because my former manager's quite early, so I bought them in like 2020.
Okay.
I bought Odegaard for 70 million. I bought Konate early. So the season I won the league, I won the league by like 15 points. And Konate.
Oh yeah, I can mute you. So I don't hear.
Yeah, I bought Odegaard.
Yeah.
I bought Gakpo. Gakpo's a force in me at the moment. And then guess what? I did a very typical Liverpool thing in last season, the season I just finished.
You finished.
I was top of the league, and guess what happened?
You bottomed it.
To which team?
Tottenham Hotspur.
Even worse.
Yeah, so...
I bottled the league to Manchester United.
Okay, get out, Jersey boy, get out.
But I won the Champions League, so...
Yeah, still a big fraud though.
Against Madrid. 2-0.
So I will get, because, I get my, the new card, because this one expires in like 3 days. I get the new one. I'm gonna spend Football Manager on that. So I'm gonna buy it 3 days.
You said you ordered a microphone and it's still not here.
Goodbye. See you later, alligator.
You never ordered a microphone, did you? You never did.
To be fair, I'm still waiting though. I know what I'm doing though. I'm playing it tactically.
I don't know you can really play tactically.
No, I know what I'm doing. And that's what people have not found out about yet.
And what's that?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to do it.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting on buying that.
Why are you waiting?
And I know. And I know it's gonna pay off. I know it's gonna pay off. Just wait. Just you wait. After I destroy in the boxing ring, Jersey boy. Oof, you're finished.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So 16th of March, do we agree on that? You and me?
16th of March?
Yeah, me and you boxing
ring. We're
ring.
not boxing.
Oh, you're scared. You're a pussy. You're scared. Come on.
People, if you want to see the great banter between me and Sebastian, watch his previews.
So, guys, let me know in what round I would destroy.
In no rounds. Bye-bye.
I will destroy
Sebastian,
you.
just go.
No, I can't go right now. I don't want to.
We're still waiting for months, but I don't know what he's doing. He's having a party in the background.
He'd be like, ooh, this Jersey boy guy, what is he doing? Yeah, losing at FIFA, because he's garbage. So, Jersey boy, did you play FIFA today?
No, I've got a problem with my PlayStation.
Rip.
Yeah,
you know, you
good.
got
So
another...
basically, we were in Sweden. We were using my PS4 and we were doing FIFA 23. Right, we played FIFA 23, playing against my brother and all that kind of stuff. And then I think I was playing and I accidentally spilled something on the couch. And I kind of burnt myself, so I kind of got angry and tried to run to the bathroom to, clean it up.
Oh, you're aggressive, fam. You're aggressive when you...
I'm not that aggressive. I just ran to the bathroom to get something because obviously I was scared I was gonna.
It's not that cool.
And then what happened was my brother, because the charging the controller, he's sitting on there's like a big pillows. The controller's charging, and I forgot it was there. So my knee went. Let's just say, There's the cable. Money went straight through the cable. It pulled the PS4. PS4 went a slide bang. And I think maybe the hard drive's busted.
Rest
It
in
won't even
peace.
start. So what I have to do is I have to down. There he is. There he is. It's cleared.
What?
What? What are
Did you
talking
call me? Who did you call a fraud? Me or him?
Once is not a fraud. You're more of a fraud than once.
I thought you said I was a fraud. Anyways.
Just Sebastian. Hello, Mons.
How you doing, bro? You alright?
I'm doing alright. Just ignore Sebastian. He's misbehaving. How are you feeling after that fucking news? That like makes me want to just cancel everything.
FSG not selling.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know. Obviously, it's not great, especially when the pricks across the road in Manchester are looking like they're going to get bought. Qatari's bidding for them and stuff. It's not great at the moment. I just want long-term success and sustained success for Liverpool, and I just that's going to happen with FSG. I think a large portion of the fan base have been FSG out for a long time, and they're now trying to convince the fan base that they're going to put in 2 billion. They're gonna inject a massive influx of money, 2 billion, over the next 2 years, and then maybe they sell after that. But it's just all a bit he say, she say, gaslighting. I think gaslighting is probably the right word for it. Gaslighting to keep the fans happy and stop them from rioting, maybe. I think it's just time for them to sell, but obviously they're not now. They've made the promise that they're going to put a lot of money in that during the summer. Whether that happens, we will never know. We don't know. But it's just not great news at the moment, and I think it's just a dark time for Liverpool in terms of that side of things, the hierarchy of the club. I just don't think FSG care. I think they treat Liverpool more as a business at the moment. I'm not saying they've never done anything good for the club. I don't want to say that. I think that's what a lot of top Reds are confused about. Like they almost think that it's almost like they think that we've hated FSG from day one, and they've never done anything good for the club ever in their time of their life. We don't. That's not the thing. That's not what it is that we're angry about. We just think their time is up, and they're not the right owners to sustain success. Well done. They got us to a certain point, but clearly they're not invested enough to keep us where we should be as a club in the stature Liverpool Football Club. And I think that's where the divide is.
And it is. For me, it's quite difficult because I think a lot of us got carried away because we looked at the statement, and to be fair, the statement was as clear as day. People were going, maybe they were mentioning selling because they didn't have to, but now looking at it now, James Pearce said that no one wanted to buy the club for 4 billion. How much are United getting sold for? Do you know?
5. Well, the first bid was 5.
Yeah.
So
Not looking good, man. Not looking good. And if we lose to Madrid tomorrow, and then start losing games again, we need like serious amounts of money, and I have no faith that FSG will provide that.
no, 100%. And if they do provide it, fair enough, but it's not about whether they provide it just for this window. They could provide it for this one window. We can go back to being successful for a couple of years, and then we're back where we were 3 years later. We're back here again. Tired players, lack of investment. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want this to cycle again. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I'm saying? We're as big as Man United. I know Manchester United is commercially a bigger club than us, but historically we're just as big as United, and just the same treatment at the top of the hierarchy out of the club. And that's just where I stand. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. I've been seeing you do so many streams the last couple of days on Never Foul, and then of course your channel. Of course, I had the privilege of making an arse background, like a really shit background, and I made an improved one, which looks better. I'm glad you're still using it because
No, of course. I always show respect, man. I always show respect, and then you do really well. I know the work you do for Coppish as well. I'm aware. I see it all. I'm just like, I'm I need a break. I'm actually going to Paris in 2 days because I need a break. So
sometimes it is when you do a bit too much. It is, when I used to do stuff on my old channel, I would upload 2 or 3 videos and then not upload for 4 or 5 months because I just burn out. And that's one of the most important things I encourage people with YouTube not to burn out, because then you will just you can't think of anything, and then you stop uploading, and then it just doesn't come fun anymore.
no,
Yeah, enjoy Paris though, but as someone who's lived there for 11 years, there's a proper shithole places in Paris.
no, I'm going to be in Central. I'm going to go. I'm seeing Chris Brown in concert over there, so I'm going to.
Oh, nice. Well, we enjoy it.
No.
There's
Yeah,
some
you know.
really dodgy areas down there.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be. I'm already there for 3 nights, but yeah, no, it's going to be a nice holiday just to get away. I'll be back on Sunday. I might even do a couple of streams when I'm there because I'm just a bit of a workaholic when it comes to this YouTube thing. So might do one.
It's good to do it if you enjoy doing it. I just think sometimes don't force yourself to do it, because then you just
Yeah, no, of course not. Of course not. Might just be one to help the algorithms and not one. But yeah, that's how it is. As I said, Liverpool won 2 games on the bounce, so that's good. I think the game against Crystal Palace is massive because you haven't won 3 games in a row this season yet. One you could count before and after the World Cup, but I don't really count that. So technically, you haven't won 3 games in a row in the league, and I think that's going to be massive to get over that hurdle, a psychological hurdle. Massive for us. Jota, Firmino, VVD coming back, absolutely massive. VVD was just head and shoulders above what we'd seen from Gomez and Matip the past 4-5 games. You could just see the difference. I don't care even if people say VVD's been bad for his standards. His bad is every defender's good. I'm sorry, So, Liverpool looking better, still a bit vulnerable. I still think it's a bit too easy to attack us, but that's what you have Alisson for. And the sooner we get that DM replacement in Fabinho and cash in on Fabinho, because I think his time's done, we'll be all right, man. We'll be okay. I think Salah needs to get his form back. I think when Firmino comes back, we see a better Salah immediately. Immediately, you see a better Salah when Firmino's there. Hopefully Diaz comes back the same player. Jota still looks a bit janky to me, but I think that's because he played 1 game this season. He's actually played 1 game. So I feel very sorry for Jota and his fitness. So Jota, I've got no worries about him. It's just game by game, getting him back. He just has to stay fit game by game, and then we get the real Jota back. But I'm happy for me. I want Firmino starting against Madrid. I don't know if you saw against Newcastle, but Firmino looks very, very saucy, very saucy. I feel like Firmino's been fit longer than Jota's been fit in terms of how they both come back at the same time. I think Firmino's been in training longer and been doing one-to-one training longer because he looked so much more. What's the word? He looked accustomed to the game, very much. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Jota, you could see Jota had just come back after not playing for 4 months. You could just see it, the way he was playing. Firmino just like he'd never been away. So I think maybe Firmino, because Firmino was branded as a calf injury that was only supposed to be 2-3 weeks and ended up being 2 months. You know what I mean? So I think they just kind of took their time with him. Hopefully they've done with that with Jota, and we'll see, man. I think Jota, for me, save him till the second leg. Save him till the second leg. He doesn't need to play in the first leg. Hopefully Darwin will be fit. Obviously, everyone knows where I stand with Darwin, but we have to do what we can with him. And I think hopefully he's been one of our better attackers the last few games. So hopefully he's fit and he can play against Madrid off that left side, not through the middle, left side.
I think he just needs to take some painkillers, because obviously it's not his leg or anything, it's his shoulder. So we can make sure he's as comfortable as possible. And I think if he takes some painkillers and there's no pain, then he'll play. And it's so Darwin Núñez that as soon as he looks good, he gets injured. And I don't want to see that. So, what's your prediction for tomorrow, by the way?
Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 1.
I've actually gone 2-2. I just have a feeling that they're going to score 2. I have a weird feeling that we're going to give away a penalty. They're going to give away a penalty. And we're going to concede first. And we're going to get a very late equaliser.
Yeah, I think Dani Ceballos, I think, will going to be the one where it's going to be, because he's apparently playing really well for Madrid. He's keeping certain man out of the team, Dani Ceballos. Arsenal rejects and stuff.
That's Alcumento, Ceballos. People were cussing him off at Arsenal. Madrid were like, get rid of him, and then they started playing him, and he's actually been really, really good. Well, Camavinga.
You got to remember with Real Madrid though, like Ceballos did come from Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And like actually, I remember when we were linked to Ceballos. We were linked to Ceballos a few years before he came to Arsenal. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't. You know, we got to watch out for him. Toni Kroos and Tchouaméni are doubts for the game, but for me, the problem doesn't lie there. The problem lies in Modric. It's Luka Modric. Luka Modric, is Modric is just not the one I want to be seeing. And Valverde.
No, they're ridiculous. You know, Tchouaméni for me is one of my favourite French players. Ridiculous baller. Camavinga as well. You know, man can play left back and cook a left back as well. He probably will be sitting in the defensive midfield. But for me, Modric, you saw, you know, in that Chelsea game, Chelsea were getting destroyed. Modric getting destroyed by Chelsea, and one ridiculous pass by Modric, and it's extra time. So, gotta be careful of him, man.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna say 1-1. Yeah, I'll say 1-1. That's perfect.
Quickly before we end the stream, Mons, what about the other games? What do you think about Frankfurt and Napoli? Because
Frankfurt, Napoli 4-0. 4-0.
Easy.
Yeah, I think Frankfurt will hold out. I think once the first goal goes in, floodgates open. I think 4-0 Tosh, 3-0. 4-0 Tosh.
Yeah, I've gone 3-1 because I have a feeling that Kolo Muani is going to score. What about City Leipzig?
2-0 City. Not an easy 2-0 though. City have been a bit weird the way they've been playing. I think Werner gets in behind a few times, misses a few opportunities, then City get one goal. Leipzig throw everything forwards, and then City go pick them 2-0. Let's see how the Etihad.
Yeah, no, I believe because we're playing home.
Oh, it's away.
Playing away.
1-0 City. If it's away, 1-0 City.
Let me just check. Is it home or away? Because I believe. Let me check. Yeah, so it's a Leipzig.
Yeah, 1-0 City.
So you think? So you think? Since you're going 2-0 for the other, if it was at the Etihad, do you think City will win the league? Not win the league, but win the tie without conceding any goals?
Yeah, I don't think I can see.
I think I've gone 3-1. I've won 3-1. What about Inter Porto?
Inter aren't doing great. I'm gonna go 2-2.
2-2. I've gone 2-1.
1-1. No, I'm lying. 1-1. 1-1. Play it safe.
I've gone 2-1 Inter. I've gone 2-1 Inter.
Inter's form has been okay. It's been okay in Serie A from what I remember. Their form's been okay, but it's like they don't blow teams away. It's very much 1-0s and 2-0s. I think they won the derby in the cup, but that's about it. A lot of the games are 1-0. They're winning by 1-goal margins. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's, yeah, very, very true.
So, yeah. But then Napoli have got that league wrapped up. Well, Napoli like 16 points clear or something.
It's ridiculous how good they are. Like they're honestly ridiculous. Do you see where when Napoli win the UCL this season?
No. Hell no. Heritage wins the Champions League, my boy.
True. As I've said, and I've seen other people said. I think Hussam has said it. I think a few other people have said it. That I feel very confident if we beat Madrid. If we beat Madrid,
we might get an easier quarterfinal.
If we get like a Benfica have been good. If we get like a Benfica or I'm trying to think of another team or Inter Porto.
That's what I'm saying. If we beat Madrid, then get Porto or Inter. I'm smelling blood, bro. I smell blood. Because if you look on the other side of the draw, you got Milan, Tottenham, who I don't think really are getting through. Fair enough, you want to avoid PSG, so you want to avoid PSG or Bayern. You might want to avoid Dortmund. But, I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, oh, hold on now. Slow down now, Jitterbug. Like, I'm looking at those figures saying, I'm leaving with some. You know what I'm saying? I'm from around the way. So
then you got Chelsea. Chelsea have been so shit recently. Like,
I want to avoid Chelsea because
No.
I just want to. I don't care how bad they've been. I want to avoid Chelsea.
City, of course, definitely want to avoid City. And
No, not in the champs. I'm ready to play City in the champs.
And then Bayern scare me a little bit just because I think Bayern, even though they've lost other games,
Koeman will fuck up Trent. He will fuck up Trent. Koeman, supremely not talked about enough how good he is. So yeah.
Kingsley Coman, I honestly think, for the Euros coming up and the World Cup for my country, I think he should start right wing. Because Dembele's never fit. So
What's sad to see is you really got to see some of the best Dembele in the last, start of the season and the last season. It was really refreshing to see him back and playing, but it's another injury in it.
Yeah, and then it's interesting because obviously the next World Cup, next Euros, we'll have no strikers because Benzema's retired. Giroud's going to retire soon. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, man, Champions League, looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'm very nervous. Are you doing a watch along on Big Six Pants tomorrow?
Nah, I'm probably gonna do maybe a preview, the post game. I'll probably do a recorded 10-minute post game because obviously I've got to pack and get ready to leave the next day, so I can't, so it's difficult to, I have to sort of bide my time. Maybe if I do a post game, it will probably be on Wednesday, like midday, during the day on Wednesday.
Yeah. That's fine, man. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate you for coming on the channel. This channel is unknown to anyone because it's literally so small because obviously I've never made a football channel before. So I'm trying to go from the bottom. So obviously I don't get many viewers. I've only got 100 subs, so I need all the help I can get, and do appreciate you.
You'll start somewhere, bro. You remember when I started, bro? I was on 100. You should remember when I was on 100 subs, bro.
No, I was there. I was at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, you was there when I started, so you should know. You should know above anyone that we will start from somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta grind, and then make contacts, and then get there.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like even myself, like I still think I'm very small in what I'm doing. So, do you know what I'm saying?
You're at the point now, bro, where you get invited on so many big channels, man. That shows me that you're a big creator, man. You go on Football Terrace. You go on. I can't remember what channels That's how big you are.
I had troops on the channel just. It was quite cool.
Yeah, I've known about Troops for a while because obviously Troops has contacted Ryan a few times to go and talk about Jamaica, but it's Troops ever come to at the time. But man, like, to show me that you're a big creator, I don't have enough time to name the amount of channels I've seen you on. You're everywhere.
Not everywhere. What is I'm everywhere? I don't know. I'm just trying, and that's why I'm always tired, and that's why I'm so bad in my phone because.
Not surprised.
I try and make time as much. I do try to make as much time as I can because, I'm always someone where I try and I don't look at the amount of subscribers. If I feel like I know you, I'll always go on your channel. It's kind of thing.
It's a good mentality. I've seen a lot of big YouTubers do that because obviously their love is more about talking about football than going, oh, this guy's got 2 subscribers, I'm not going to help him. The whole point is they want the community to be better, so they want to help that small YouTuber.
Exactly.
We all start somewhere. So.
And as I said, I've known you since I started YouTube. Actually, I'd say since around the first time I started. So You know, back then I was doing pre-recorded videos. You might even remember then I was doing pre-recorded videos and stuff. I wasn't doing live streams or anything. So yeah, man, to be on the subscribers I'm on at the moment, it's still a work in process. You know, still a work in process. And I think that I'm still in not a place to be telling people, giving people too much advice. Like I just try and give the, you know, I wouldn't exactly call myself an inspiration as of yet, but I'm working towards it.
No, but your channel is getting very big now. I've got to say, I think Big Six Pints is popular in the football scene. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you, appreciate that, bro.
It's there. I'm trying to figure out where was the first time we. When was the first time we talked to each other? I can't remember.
Probably shouldn't. I don't know. Probably when not long after we started the Liverpool group chat. That Liverpool group chat.
Oh no, yeah. And I remember. I think there was a few things of Ryan, and we were talking about me and you were talking about autism and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was 2021. It was definitely 2021, and Liverpool. This was just before. It was when Liverpool was struggling to get a centre back.
Oh yeah.
And then we went on to lose the 6 games in a row. Yeah, I jumped on YouTube like literally at the worst time for Liverpool them times. When we lost them 6 home games in a row, that had me drinking alcohol on the stream.
Oh my days.
Oh, I remember them days, man.
I remember doing the watch-alongs with Ryan, and it was awful. But I do have the best memory of ever working with Ryan, which is me, Ryan, and a few other people doing the watch-along, and then for the West Brom game, and then obviously I'm delayed because I haven't got TVs. I'm watching on my phone, and then I see Steven start celebrating. Like Alisson scored, and I'm like, what the. Like everyone's just like so confused, and he was like ballistic.
It's all them things. Even Ryan's come a long way, man. Ryan's come such a long way. I remember when he was on a certain amount of subscribers, then he hit 10k, and then like I think he's on 15k. I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
Ryan just decided that the Liverpool, he's likes doing the Liverpool stuff, but he wants to. His focus now is on Jamaica, being the biggest Jamaican YouTuber in terms of football. And he's getting there because he gets like 400, 500 people per stream. He call-ins, like 30, 50, 40 call-ins per day. He's interviewed the president of the Jamaican Confederation. He's interviewed Leon Bailey's dad like 60 times.
I'm Jamaican, so that's to me, because I'm Jamaican myself, so that's music to my ears, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's great, man, and you know, I'm gonna try and convince Ryan if he could just tell Leon. I want to meet Leon.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You know, Ryan's claimed many times to me in private calls that he's never ever conceded a goal in training against Leon. I'm like, that's bullshit.
No, I can imagine. He's live now. People know he's live.
Yeah, he's live now. He wanted me to make a thumbnail for him, but I've been so busy. So.
Yeah, I still need to work on my thumbnails. But listen, I do have to head off.
No, man, it's getting late, and you can probably tell from me talking that I'm coughing like a madman. So I need to lie down. I've actually been streaming for 2 hours while being quite sick. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I do appreciate it, and again, as I've always said, if you need someone extra on Big Six Pants, or you know any shows that need someone like me, and then anytime I need you, I'll let you know.
Take care. No, seriously, bro. No worries. I got you.
Right, cool, man.
Thank you. Make sure I big up everyone in the chat, and make sure you like and subscribe, man. Let's get these subscribers up and make this channel popping, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big up.
Cheers, man.
No worries, bro.
Thank you everyone for watching the Champions League round of 16 preview show right here on World of Football, and we'll be back tomorrow for the watch along for Liverpool versus Real Madrid with the panel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more on World of Football.